Now, the Minister Designate for Lands and Natural Resources has pledged to halt all mining in forest reserves in the country. Now, the Minister made the promise during his vetting by the Appointments Committee of Parliament. Our parliamentary correspondent, Ni Ayukwin Okain, has more.
The Sakumo and Temaramza sites, among other wetlands in the country, are under significant threat due to ongoing encroachment by real estate developers and high-ranking officials. Now, numerous completed and unfinished structures have been built within the buffer and core zones of these protected wetlands. Efforts to reclaim these areas have faced challenges, including political interference and court injunctions. Appearing before the Appointments Committee of Parliament, the Minister Designate for Lands and Natural Resources, Armah-Kofi Buah, pledged to enforce laws to address the encroachment.
Let this day be written down that on a day, a certain minority chief whip asks you this same question. If a big party apparatchiki is caught in the fish, what will be your approach?
Chairman, this morning I swore by the Bible to defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana and make sure that the right things will be done. And as minister, I'll be focused on that.
Yo, hallelujah.
He also criticized the Akufo Addo government's fight against illegal mining, also known as Galamsey, describing it as a failure.
The previous administration started very well. There was a ban of mining in all places for 6 months. It was extended to 9 months. But at the end of the 8 years, the outcome is what we all know. Degraded lands, polluted water bodies, and all-time turbidity levels according to the Ghana Water Company, and wanton destruction of forest reserves. These are clearly facts. That clearly indicates that indeed that fight was a failure.
He asserted that the Mahama administration would address the issue without bias.
As minister, we are going to stand together with the people of Ghana to fight illegal mining. It doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter your political correlation. If you want to do mining, we have legal processes for getting licenses and doing mining. Our focus is to make sure that we deal with people who are engaged in illegal mining ruthlessly, because we've created a pathway, we've empowered the community to do the right thing. And that is what we are going to do.
The Member of Parliament for Sumi, in an interaction with journalists, advised President Mahama to reconsider his directive suspending all transactions, including state lands, citing potential economic consequences.
The Lands Commission, anytime they conduct a transaction, or transaction is made at the Lands Commission, the proceed goes to the Consolidated Fund. Since 9th January, the Consolidated Fund they are not receiving any money whatsoever from the Lands Commission. So I personally think that that letter must be withdrawn. Secondly, assuming you think that the Greater Accra Lands Commission have perpetuated, in quote, fraud, what about the Lands Commission in Cape Coast, Kumasi, Takoradi, and Ho? All the regional lands commissions are not working because of that directives. And I can assure you that almost all the Osumanti layouts are state lands. About 95% are state lands. And private individuals have acquired same. People have also used it as a security to secure loans. Banks cannot register their mortgage. So I personally think that that letter has some economic consequence.
In other developments, the Minister Designate for Northeast Region, Tia Ibrahim, outlined plans to address increasing cases of robbery in the region.
Armed robbery has been so rampant in the region. and I will collaborate with the security forces to see how we can combat it. Some of the areas, anytime they arrest armed robbers, Fulanis are always involved in the Mampugo-Maduri district. And I think we have to deal with the Fulani leaders so that they engage their people and we'll see how we can reduce it. Again, we'll need more visibility of policemen within that stretch to see how we can deal with it.
Minister designate for the Ashanti region, Dr. Frank Amoakohene, and our Paris region, Akamugri Atanga Donatus, also appeared before the Appointments Committee. The Appointments Committee is expected to continue its sitting on Tuesday. Reporting for ChannelOne News from Parliament, Ni Ayukwe Okain.